Your coffee like soup.
Oh, sorry.
That's a welcome start to the Zoom.
Oh, we were.
For all you watching the recording, I am in fact eating my coffee like soup because it has a foam on top, and I'm just trying to get the goodness of the foam. So I'll let you proceed with your meeting.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm Leslie, and this is my husband Daryl.
Howdy.
We're the directors of Team North Stars. So today we're going to talk a little bit about sponsoring, mainly because we have 3 days left of this join kit, that $22 join kit, and we have 3 days left to promote this. And if you're just now starting to promote this, you're behind.
Way behind.
So
Like 27 days behind.
but you're not late. So you still have 3 days to really push this. Especially, obviously we're in an incentive. So you definitely want to be pushing sponsoring if you're trying to earn this trip, which we are trying very hard to earn this trip. So first of all, if you don't know, you should know, we have a $22 join kit this month. If you're not familiar with it for whatever reason, you need to get on your workstation and check your news tab, and you can see what is in this join kit. It tells you everything on your PWS. If you have your website set up, you can go in and check
Yes,
this.
29 Canadian.
Yes, $29 Canadian for this join kit this month. So definitely get on your PWS, check it out, familiarize yourself with what's in it, how much it is, where it's located, and how to direct your people to your PWS to see this kit, because they won't join through you like the host kit. They're going to actually go on your website and they're going to enroll themselves that way. So people that you should be talking to, and I know you've probably heard this before, people that are good to talk to about joining is, first of all, it's going to be your Cincy Clubbers. Those people are already ordering from you regularly, whether it be 1, 2, or every 3 months. They're already ordering, they already love the product. Why not let them know that they can get a kickback on their personal purchases? So you definitely want to reach out to those people, whether it be through text message or messenger. However, reaching out to people looks to you. You definitely want to reach out to them and at least get it in their ear, whether they say yes or no. You at least want them to know that there is a benefit to being a Cincy consultant, whether they want the business or just the kickback for themselves. Sorry. I could do this whole training myself. Go ahead.
She could, because she normally, this is her, she deals with all the recruiting, for the most part, the tiny details, the details of the recruiting. So anywho, so she talked about who to talk to and all of that, but are you talking about it? This started on September 1st, and you should have been talking to people about this special probably the last couple days in August, just to kind of get people, notice about it. And so are you talking about it? Are you talking to everybody about it? How are you talking about it? Like, what methods of communication are you using to let your people know, hey, we have a $22 join special? Is it just on social media? Is it just through Facebook Messenger or what? Like, you have to, when communicating anything, especially join specials, you have really got to expand the way that you talk about these specials. Posting on social media is good. Yes, it's not going to gain you the results that you're looking for. So you need to incorporate texts, messenger,
Email.
emails, newsletters, like whatever, mailers, whatever form of communication that there is available, you should be using that to disseminate this join special.
Yeah, and so whenever you send so hopefully you're sending thank yous to your customers. So whenever you're sending out thank yous or you're sending out happy mail or anything like that, you want to be putting something in there that's talking about joining Cincy, joining your team. So for instance, we have the kit this month. So you could easily go onto Canva or into Avery, create a little flyer that has maybe a picture of the $22 join kit. You want to get it out there. So you want to be putting that kind of stuff in your happy mail, whether we're having a join special or not. You want people to see the word join my team,
All the time.
all the time. So no matter what you're doing, and sending happy mail is a very easy way to get that kind of information to your customers. Oh yeah, we have a ton of happy mail that's about to go out.
A stamp.
So anyways, so that's one way to get it out there. And then like you said, text message. If you don't have texting set up or email set up for your customers, you need to do that. And we might do a training on that. Maybe we can do like a special training on just communication with your customers. We're really big on that. And so you want to be sharing with your Cincy Clubbers, people that order a lot from you. If you notice somebody's ordering from you at least once a month, twice a month, you want to tell them about joining. You want them to know the benefits of joining. If they're ordering that much from you, why wouldn't they want to get a kickback on their own purchases?
Not only that, but if they are ordering that much from you, why have you not talked to them about joining and getting them to earn that money back so that they can see the viable business aspect of what they are contributing to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
And those people that are ordering a lot, also you want to if they don't want to join for whatever reason, offer the party to them. Have a party for them, and then once they hit their goal, they'll get those rewards, but then you can also let them know what their commission would have been had they joined, or that they still can join, because you can flip that party and they can get that commission. And then they'll join, they'll see how much they can make. So if they say no to join, offer the party, and then have the party, and then let them know what they would make off of that party, and then flip that party to them. So that's another way to get a recruit.
along with that, like Danielle had said in the chat, do not be afraid of losing that commission. Do not be afraid of losing that customer. Look, when you build a team, those things double, triple, depending on how you utilize it. If you're recruiting, that commission that you're going to get off of their $100 order every month
Is a one-time thing.
It's right. Like, you will earn a percentage of commission in perpetuity as long as they are a consultant, as long as you remain a consultant. Don't be afraid of losing that customer, because if you want to have a successful business, you have to recruit, and the best people to recruit are your best customers.
Mm-hmm.
May I interject?
Yes.
You may.
I have a really cool demo that I like to show people with the fear of losing customers. And I'm just going to use these 2 bars because I have them right handy. Let's pretend that this is you and this is your new recruit. And these 2 top cubes on the top of the bar are your common, your mutual. You okay, Daryl? Are your mutual connections. So by sponsoring this person, you might lose these 2 customers. But in your networks, if those 2 cubes overlap, you're losing these 2 cubes. But by sponsoring this person, you're getting access to so many more people being exposed to Cincy just because you lost a few customers. and your circles are only gonna cross over so much. And the unfortunate reality of humankind is somebody might not buy from me because they don't like me, right?
Yeah,
Or somebody
that's so
might not
true.
buy from them because they don't like them. But if we're both together as a team, we're going to cover the basis of everybody, no matter who's in your circle or not. So that's just
Yeah.
my
Love
quick
that.
little demo.
like that.
That's awesome. That's really good. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
But yes, so like she said, growing your team helps you reach a wider spectrum of people. And so why do you want to grow your team? Well, duh, you get a bigger paycheck, you make more friends, you're building your team, you're creating like a little cheer squad, a little family, you guys root for each other. So that's also really nice about building a team, because you become pretty close with your teammates, those who want to be close with you. I know there's some that, rather not. But that's one of the benefits of building a team. So you'll get commission off of, your team and the people under them if you're working your business correctly. Also, building a team will allow you to earn incentives. I know we all want to go on trips. But to do this, as of right now, you do need to sponsor people. So it's definitely like this $22 kit was definitely a push for some people to sponsor during this
Absolutely.
incentive period.
And I'll say this, in the 5 years that we've done this, and Becky and Danielle, even Lee Ellen, who've been with Cincy for a little while. I can tell you every single incentive, whether it's a spring incentive or a fall incentive, requires recruiting, some way, shape, or form of recruiting points, sponsoring points. So it's important for your business. If you have plans on building this business, you want to continue to recruit, always recruit.
Sorry, my sister is texting me.
Yeah.
Yes, so recruiting, big deal in this kind of network marketing. And so once you get your recruit, then what do you do? Because you want to set that that person that you sponsored up for success. And when they first join Cincy, they have no clue what to do. The workstation probably just looks like it's just some foreign website to them because they don't know what it is yet. So it's up to you as their sponsor to walk them through each step. Like those new recruits are your babies for that first 70 days. So it's up to you to help them, and they're depending on you. They joined under you. They want your help. So whenever you recruit somebody, first you want to find out, why did they join? Okay. You got to put it in the bowl.
I know.
So you want to find out why they joined, because this is going to help you help them. If they joined for a paycheck, you want to find out how much would help them each month. And then that's going to help you help them on how to do that, and you can explain to them how to do this. You want to know why they're joining. Is it just for friends? Because if it's just for friends, then they're probably going to be a hobbyist. And that's okay too. We need our hobbyists. And then you want to find out, like, what did they want from Cincy? Is it, sorry. Hold on, Leland, I will get to your question. So anyways, you want to walk them through their first 70 days, starting with the first things first checklist. This is going to walk them through the workstation and show them everything that they need to know to get started immediately. You want to mention shooting star to them. This is going to be their first achievement. And as you walk them through each of these achievements, they will promote. Oh, here we go. So your workstation is going to be your best friend, especially with sponsoring. I don't know if you guys have gone through the training in your workstation, but there's a lot of helpful things in there. And one of them being, let me see, the mentor sheet. If you haven't checked this out, this is something that might help you. So to keep track of your new recruit. So it's going to just like have their name, when they promoted, the date that they promoted, but it's just going to help you keep track of where they're at. In case you have like more than one recruit, it can get a little hectic sometimes trying to help them out. But anyways, your workstations are going to be your best friend. We have the new sponsor checklist. If you guys haven't seen that, this is all in your workstation, guys. Like Cincy literally has everything laid out for you to help your new recruits be successful. Was there any questions about recruiting?
I was just going to add real quick that the consultant guide is one of my favorite things to use with new consultants because it has so much in here. Like I just literally, this is your Scentsy Bible.
Yes, I was going to print that out, but I was like, whoa, that's going to be too much. I should have just dug mine out right over here and showed it, but I was like, I'm not printing that whole thing.
Yeah, it's only $2 and they update it every once in a while. So it's not a bad thing next time you place an order to throw it into your cart.
Yes, definitely. And it's also going to show you guys in that consultant guide, it's going to show you guys if you don't know, if you've never recruited somebody before, it's going to show you the awards. So this is definitely a good like stepping stone to help them get promoted, because your ultimate goal is to help them get promoted to certified in that first 70 days, but preferably, you know, a shorter amount of time. But this is going to help them get there. So you're going to want to start with shooting star, show them how to get to shooting star. You're going to want to set up some sort of launch party for them. However, you and your new sponsor or your new recruit feel that it would work best for them. No, not yet. I told her we would answer in a minute. So you want to start with shooting star. You want to help them get that launch party started. And there's a couple different ways that we do it ourselves. One of them being we create a group for them, and we do a Facebook party inside that group. Once we finish with that party, we remove ourselves as admins, and that group becomes their VIP. And then with some people, we do, so we'll get a new recruit and we'll tell them, instead of doing a launch party, like if they don't think it'll work or whatever the case may be, we have them text their closest friends and family and let them know that, hey, I just joined Scentsy. I'm placing my first big order. Is there anything I can get you? I'm trying to reach my first goal, yada, 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 whatever verbiage you want to use. And then they start texting their closest friends and family to collect those orders to try to hit that shooting star bonus, because a launch party or a Facebook party, I mean, isn't for everybody. And to be honest, events and stuff like that don't always pop up in your notifications. So Facebook parties are hit or miss, but they can work.
Especially nowadays, considering the last 2 years of everybody being at home and everybody and their mom doing some sort of direct sales, right? And so, I mean, I know we got hundreds of invites to too many different things. So people are tired of seeing that. So, you know, if you can do a home launch party, do a home launch party.
Yeah, that's going to be where it's at right there. If you can get into somebody's home or get in
or get them in your home.
Yeah, that's going to be where it's at. Another thing I wanted to touch on is people trust you. They don't necessarily trust, like, say, Scentsy or whatever. They trust you. They want to join your team. And so one way to kind of get people interested in what you're doing is going to be to post on social media, reels, stories. You want to show what you're doing in your everyday life. You want people to be interested in you. You want to get them to know, love, and trust you. So that way they're more inclined to ask you about it. They want to feel comfortable with you. But yes, lifestyle, share it. You don't always have to post about Scentsy. Someone's spinning me. You don't
That's-
always have to post about Scentsy to get people interested in Scentsy. People want to be interested in you. And when they're watching you, they are interested in you. So share what you're doing on the daily. If you're just watering your plants, I mean, you might connect with somebody that likes plants too, and they see you watering your plants. That's a connection.
If you're a movie buff and you found a new or movie, TV series, whatever, you know, and you're posting about, I'm watching Dahmer right now. So, you know, so, you know,
Somebody might be interested in
there's
that.
other people who are interested, you know, in watching that, or The Handmaid's Tale, or the Kardashians, or whatever. You know.
She shares a lot of homeschool stuff. And so some people might resonate with that, and that those people might be like, oh, she's my person. She's doing homeschool with her 2 kids, and she's doing Scentsy, and she's doing it all, and she makes it look so easy and so fun. Like, I want to do that too. And that's the kind of stuff that people are interested in. They want to see people that like doing the same things that they do. So share your hobbies on social media, especially in your stories and in your reels, which we don't do many reels because I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I know Danielle does.
I also don't do reels because I don't Instagram. Is that on Instagram? That's the Instagram thing.
Yeah. I know it's on Instagram. I don't know what else it's on, but I know Danielle can probably share a whole lot with you about reels. I know she does them. I see them. But yes, so share on social media, and whether somebody joins you this month or next month or whatever, if they say no this month, it's fine. At least now they know, and then you can put it back in their ear at another date. But it's, again, planting a seed. I'm sure you've heard that 1,000 times. You just got to talk about it and just share your life and get people interested in you. Go back up to Lee Ellen's question.
So we're gonna answer your question, Lee Ellen. So her question, for anybody who hasn't seen it, will Megan become lead if that reinstated girl actually joins under her?
If the girl that reinstates has to get active.
Yeah, as long as she's active, then Megan should promote, because her PRV, she's over 1,500 PRV. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yep. She just needs to get active before the end of the month.
Does
So
anybody else have anything to add about recruiting, sponsoring?
Becky, Danielle.
I wanted to add a few things that if you guys ever wanted to share them to your teams, you're more than welcome to take them on over to your team page. But I have some albums that I think could be helpful to people who are nervous about recruiting or starting a team. Not knowing exactly what to do is kind of scary and can be intimidating. So on our team page, if you go to our albums, there's quite a few. I have one called Promotion Trackers, Images, How Do I Promote, Be a Good Sponsor is another album. How to Host Exclusive Kit, so how to give a host of exclusive kit to somebody. I also have one called New Consultants Launch on Instagram and Facebook Stories. There's templates, and there's even one called New Consultants Start Here, where anybody who's a sponsor can go and tag their new downline, frontline, whoever. and get like some basic information to kind of walk themselves through on their own, just depending on the preference of whoever is the brand new consultant. But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to steal those and send them over.
Yeah, we'll check them out.
And yeah,
Another thing
don't know
that
what else.
we're doing we're going to start in October. We're doing product testers. So we're starting with 2. And so we got 2 now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them, and I haven't quite decided what I'm going to send yet. I was going to do counterclaim, but then I was thinking if the Black Panther thing is still only $17 for the pods and the the fan diffuser, I was going to send that to them. Because I think if you can get people on our fan products, it's guaranteed sales, because you can't get those pods anywhere else. But what my plan is to get this one product into the hands of these product testers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them that they need to, because one of the stipulations is they have to go live on their Facebook. But what I'm going to have them do is go live unboxing this product that I send them, and kind of just talking about it. And they may not know what it is, and that's fine. It'll get some attention, I'm sure, on their live. And then I'm going to have them, try it out a little bit, and then go live again and talk about if, why they like it. Do they like the scent? Does it work well for them? Or where do they have it? Where are they using it? And hoping that they can get some sales, and I'll create them their own shopping link, but I'm hoping they can get some sales, and then we can flip them to consultants.
yeah.
Yeah, Leon, well, they'll get to keep the product that I send to them regardless, I guess, if they do what I'm asking them to do or not. I mean, there's not really a way I can take it back. But I am going to make it very clear that this is what I'm wanting you to do to get this
We're
free
sending this.
full
Yeah,
product.
we're sending this to you, and all we want you to do is to go live and talk
Share it and
about
talk
it,
about it.
share it, talk about it. You don't have to try to sell anything. You just say, hey,
Got this in today.
got this, blah, blah, blah.
Whatever they want to do, as natural as they want to do it. We're not asking them to sell it. We're just asking them to share what they're using.
And what they think about it.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions?
I think something to remember with sponsoring too is you're not alone. We're all here for you. If
Mhm.
anybody on any of our teams are sponsoring someone and you feel stuck or have questions or are scared, we are in your court.
Yes, definitely. One big family right here.
Like, I think some fail to realize that even though, once you hit director and star director and superstar director, like, it doesn't stop. Like we're not just like, oh, cool, we're directors now. Let's just sit back and let all y'all do everything. No, we work our business every single day. And sometimes we have to work a little harder than most to earn certain things that we want to earn. And but I love it, and it's great, and we work our business, and we still have to recruit. So it's tough for everybody.
Are you talking about the Danielle, you're talking
All of it,
The product testers.
all of it.
I created a little flyer for it, and I posted it once on my regular page and got somebody, and then I posted it once in my VIP, twice in my VIP.
I'll
I'll share it with y'all.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I would love to see what it looks like and maybe take some verbiage.
Yeah, or just take it. Let me see. Do you want me to share it in here, or do you want me to post it somewhere else?
However you feel necessary.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I know last time we tried having you share, I had to make you host and then something happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll send it to you guys and then you guys can decide what
Yeah,
you want to do with
and
it.
if anybody, if whoever, if you want it, let us know. We don't mind sharing.
Yes, I made it in Canva.
Lee Ellen.
Hi, Elizabeth. Yeah, I'll share it in our group too.
But yeah,
But yes,
So-
we just wanted to let you guys know or talk to you guys about sponsoring because we have 3 days left of this $22 kit. And it's a great kit. I mean, even if they just got the kit for just the warmer itself, it's still a huge savings to them with everything else they're getting. You do want hobbyists on your team. So don't be afraid to let people join your team, even though they're not wanting to work the business. It may not be their time to work the business, but they may be interested enough to want to go ahead and get the kit and just kind of dip their toes in the water.
so real quick, before we get off here, about the $22 kit, right? So a lot of people are just like, oh, hey, it's a $22 kit. Get this $22 kit. Join my team for $22. These two sugar scrubs, it's $24. Okay, so there you go.
You could get a whole business for 22. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, this is $24. So you could get these two things for $24 or an entire business for 22.
Yeah, and make your money back that month. But yeah, so incentive period, $22 kit. Since he didn't have to do this for us, they obviously want people to earn the incentives. So they put out these special promotion stickers, kind of help give us a boost. So we need to take advantage of it. We want them to keep doing this for us, so share. I encourage you all to reach out to all of your Cincy clubbers and anybody that has ordered from you in the past few months for sure, like 100%. What does that mean, Becky?
Because you're connecting.
You're quick.
Like you're connecting the dots, like the ding, 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 like the old school. All these new kids on here won't even know what we're talking about, but you guys all got me.
All right.
But yes, so share this kit, y'all. Share it.
You got 3 days.
And if you have parties open that have rewards in them, don't close that party until you get somebody to join with that host kit. Do not close that party until you get somebody to join with that host kit.
I have a challenge. Okay, so we have until Friday. Friday is the end of the month. So challenge yourself to get two
what?
2 recruits.
You can't challenge them to get 2 recruits. You can challenge them to talk to people to try to get recruits. Like
I agree.
talk to this
Hey.
many people.
Hey, shoot for the stars.
Get us 2 recruits this month.
Done.
Anyways, his challenge should be talk to people and talk to at
Yes.
least 2 people this month or tomorrow, 2 people a day until the end of the month, at least minimum. Build your team, build your community, build your cheer squad, build your family.
I have a question, if you don't mind, if I ask. I'm curious to know how many of you guys here, we have Elizabeth, Nancy, Rachel, and Lellen, and use the chat. You don't have to come live or you don't have to unvideo yourself. That's not the word, but you know what I mean. How many of you guys have thought, I don't have anyone who wants to join? I'm just curious. Like, I don't know anyone who wants to join. No one
Oh,
said.
we hear that.
I'm just curious if they particularly, specifically.
Oh.
Yes. Looks like Elizabeth says that. Yes, I'm not sure if she's nodding.
I've thought that before, and then I kind of like think to myself, I like snap myself out of it, and I'm like, wait, stop. You're just like, I know that I'm talking down to myself versus going, wait, no, you can do that. You know what I mean? You just are being, it's like I'm cutting off my nose to spite my face kind of thing or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And it's so funny because Llewellyn, I see your comment. Why are you calling us out? Nancy says yes. No, because we've all thought that same exact thing. Like I'm sure at moments, Leslie, Daryl, and Becky have all. I saw Rachel underneath your name, so I got confused. We've all thought the same exact thing, and it's so funny. I watched a training recently, and they said certain types of people who maybe join just to steal the kit or don't start it for the business, but then they see the light and they see how amazing it could be as a business, and they start working their business as a business, so they start growing a team. Those are the people who tend to have bigger fear of rejection. They also tend to think, well, no one's come to me to ask me questions about the business, so of course no one wants to join. I don't know anybody who wants to join because they haven't asked me questions. But that's such a mindset of like, it's their job to come to me and decide to ask questions about how to do Scentsy and how to start a business or even how to start.
I wish I'd have known. I could have sold Scentsy when I found Scentsy over 15 years ago, like about 14 years ago.
Yeah,
Same.
I was
found
just
on
buying my
Instagram.
warmers and my black raspberry vanilla and pissing my dad off with it. You know what I mean? Because his allergies from upstairs in my bedroom. You know what I mean? Getting yelled at for it. And I didn't know I could sell it. I was like, man, if I didn't know I could sell it way back then, I'd have been making a killing by now.
Yeah.
That's exactly how we feel.
I've been using it since 2009, 2010. I found an Instagram photo of 2000.
That's right around when I found it. It was like 2008, 2009.
Yeah. No one ever asked. And the number one reason people don't
I didn't even know. I had no idea.
The number one reason people don't join, nobody asks. And it stings.
Stings. Nobody asked us. We would have started selling it like years ago.
Quite a while
Just
ago.
like Elizabeth, we didn't know that this was something you could sell. Like we had no clue.
Nope. None.
Absolutely.
My recruit that I just got a couple of days ago was actually one of my best customers, and I just figured she was going to get the kit kind of thing. I really just thought, and maybe the discount, like use it for, because she does order a lot of buddies and stuff like that. I was wrong. I'm wrong. Because she lives in Alaska and she said there's a lot of competition. So I've been using what I learned from you guys and from training videos and like passing it along to her. Like, well, what makes you different than the person down the street or next door that sells Scentsy? You know what I mean? Set yourself apart. And I'm like, trust me, I'm still having problems figuring that out for myself. So don't think it's like an overnight, like.
Yeah.
Hey, let her know. Say, because we have a Scentsy consultant right next door to us.
Literally.
I have one on the street right over, like literally 2 houses away on the next street over.
Yeah, our next door neighbor is a Scentsy consultant.
Different team, but she's still a Scentsy consultant. And there may be a lot of consultants out there, but not everybody is actually working the business.
I said that too. Yeah.
So there may be a Scentsy consultant over here and over here next to you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're in it for the business or they're trying to sell anything or they're trying to build a team. So you just have to remember that and let your team know that it might be just you in that town that is actually trying to make a business and sell stuff. And
it's probably pretty likely that they don't have the same friend group.
No, yeah. I guarantee you that. No, they definitely don't. I shared my boo bags. I don't know if you remember, I told you about them last year, but I got several sales from them. So I'm going to do them again. And I told her about them and I shared the stuff with her for them. Cause I was like, I guarantee you that those other consultants aren't going door to door and putting a little bag with some samples on it. And I sent her some stuff that I make samples with and was like, here you go.
Yeah. Not everybody does it the same. And
yeah, I mean, even between the 3 of our teams here, there have been 4 or 5 people who have joined us. So not everybody, what is it? The percentage, 8 out of 10 consultants aren't just hobbyists. But here's the thing with hobbyists, and don't be afraid to have them join your team because they're really great cheerleaders for one. They become great friends. They are like our customers on a hyperdrive where they want to get the best deals. So why not help them get the best deals? But also, I lost my point, dang it. Hobbyists, you can't predict the future. You cannot predict the future. And I know I've watched a million trainings, I feel like, where everybody said, I was a hobbyist and I was only here to do this. And I, and I never, and now they're SSDs and now they're like, what?
Right.
Yeah.
Like that, you cannot tell the future. So in other words, I'm going to end it with this for what I wanted to say. If you're thinking, well, if they wanted to know more, they would ask me. That's not true. That's not true. The people who are watching you on social media, the people who are your best customers, the people who are your clubbers, those are the people who are going to be eventual team members. Just give them time and space. Offer them less objectionable offers. We talked about that last time. And then with Leslie and Daryl's tips tonight, you guys can make them rock stars, help them shooting star, certify, and then they can do the same for their own customers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just step by step, take it slow, and don't overwhelm your new recruit.
And don't overwhelm yourself.
Yeah. Just take it day by day and just focus on one thing at a time.
Yay.
Oh,